After a lifetime of leadership by war, King Haraldr Fairhair leaves his kingdom to his more diplomatic son, who watched as his father marched across the lands, taking the counties and chiefdoms by force. And while it certainly helped him in the end, and he succeeded in his goals, he also watched as his father had trouble in the war room. The diplomatic talks with his vassals always broke down into shouting and fights, and he swore that if he would become king, he would do it differently. Welcome back to Crusader Kings III, everybody, and we'll be playing as our brand new diplomatic king. I do like the idea that he sat in the war rooms and watched his father kind of get hot-tempered and heated, and, you know, in his old age saw that it was probably better now that his kingdom had become truly that, a kingdom, to hand it to a child that would have a bit better or would fare better in the more diplomatic sense, to make sure the vassals stay under tow. Sometimes you need to rule with a little love instead of fear. Anyway, we've got a lot to tend to as we do step into our role as king with a negative prestige. Though we're gathering 6 a month, which is a lot, that's mainly because of our life focus. It's still not quite, great. We need to be in the positives if we want to do anything with any meaning. So unfortunately, we still have a bit of our father's blood in us, and we're gonna have to start raiding a little bit. I also want to make sure we are educating them in the way we want. I didn't know this was a thing we could do, so thank you to those out there that did. Yeah, I actually like... We'll actually raise him with a stewardship focus. He's our one and only child. Is that correct? No. We have... I just want to take a look at our kids. We have 2 kids. Oystein, named after our father. He's been scarred. I do wonder how that happened. Clearly got into a fight in some way. He's bossy, compassionate, and brave, though, and I really like that, and he's intelligent. And your siblings, why do you have so many siblings? Looks like there was a wife from a previous marriage. Anyway, let's see. And then there's the second one, another Frederick Oystein, who's kind of lazy and bossy, you know, and I'm glad then you, sir, a grasper as you are, because you're so lazy, but you're bossy. Oh God, you must be annoying to deal with. I'm glad you're not the heir. So we have 2 children. It was just a different mother. And that mother must have gotten remarried then, because, like, there's this sibling. Yeah. There's like a divergence in the family there. All right. We can lawfully imprison our spy master. Why? Oh, right. She's a fornicator. I do not care. So we're not going to worry about that. We've got a bunch of wars we can declare, I'm aware. We can vassalize. Oh, and he will actually become our vassal. Oh, this is great. That is over here. Neighboring ruler. He's a rapacious atheist. Interesting. Reclusive and a military engineer. He's craven and cynical, and he will accept. Because he's not our de jure vassal, and he still will. We'll offer him vassalage. Welcome. Active election in our kingdom for our good boy, our good son. We're in line to 4th in line for a bunch. Thordis Yingling, our half-sister, can marry. We want to get an alliance out of this if possible. An alliance with Sweden might not be the way we want to go. Småland either. Here, we'll give you an arrogant, temperate, and shy husband. He's 13. Hang tight, he'll be of age soon enough. I'd rather... Ooh, generous? Callous, though? No. Off you go. And we have a powerful vassal in our brother, half-brother. So, from a concubine, presumably. Yep, this is one of the concubines. Oh, it's Ale. Ale, how you doing, my boy? You actually grew up quite nice. You are an incredible marshal. Unfortunately, we are out of spots on the council, and this is what I was talking about early on, in that we are going to run out of council positions for people who want them. Is this our brother as well? He's just our champion. I'm gonna make our mother. I don't know why I said her. She's 67. Maybe not. Your spy master. I just have no good religious leader. And unfortunately, my brother is just gonna have to say no. So for now, we want our brother to like us. So we're gonna immediately sway our brother. That's gonna be one of the first things we do. We'll send people his way, in that, so that we can have them talk up about us and speak fondly of us, so that he ends up liking us more. Jarl Haraldur is the de jure holder of the chiefdom, making okay. Jarl Haraldur. We gain 44 stress, but he likes us more. He's our nephew. He's our Jarl as well. We'll grant him the title. He's our vassal anyway, and we could even send him a little bit of money, and it'll really bump his opinion of us by a lot. He's currently being focused on intrigue, which scares me, but maybe he'll make a good spy master when the time comes. All right, we're just gonna pause for a minute here. That's gone. I'm hoping the votes continue going our way, but we'll see. And that's that. A faction targeting you is disbanded, peasant rabble, which is good. And we sent a gift. Okay. Now we wait to see if this boy becomes our vassal. Your brother chieftain Alaska the Foolish is our new heir. Uh-oh. They have all voted for him. Why? Oh man, he's eager, he's a pilgrim, a legendary blade master, child of a concubine. He's not a bad choice. But his liege doesn't like him very much. And he's our half-brother. I don't want to do that to our half-brother. So, that means, let's take a look here. I need to up my vote's worth. Now, we've got an entire lifetime ahead of us, but look at how many people have voted for him. Oh, man. Only I voted for me. Our dear other brother, Jarl Halfdan, the giant man, only has one vote. Other people have few votes, too. Our other son. No, that's our son. Never mind. Yeah, that's about it. There's so many people to choose from, and of course they go for him. That's frustrating. All right, I don't know. For now, we can't really do much about it. I'm not going to stress out about it. There we go. We pause it real quickly. Greetings, King Oystein of Viken. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Oh, sweet. Also, I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. So we married off our daughter, and we also were able to get a new vassal, which we have immediately has made us much, much larger. You can lawfully imprison Gidja, spy master for a chieftain, and again, a fornicator. There's so many fornicators, dude. I don't care about that. We're not going to do it. You can create the Kingdom of Norway. Wow, we can actually do it. We carry 10 de jure counties. We were so close to being able to do it under our father's name. But what greater first act as stepping into his kingdom than vassalizing somebody in the north who feared us for so long and was always kind of on the verge of joining us, though our father did contemplate invading him and taking him forcefully, but obviously the benefits of diplomacy immediately rear their heads. But we also can create the kingdom where people will step under us and for many a sake, re-pledge their allegiance, and we'll gain quite a bit of prestige. That's awesome. We will absolutely create the Kingdom of Norway. Now, he demands a position on the council. Unfortunately for him, he's not worth it, so I'm not gonna. So we're gonna be basically creating a new kingdom. I don't know if is it done? Did it do it? Your brother, Chieftain Ale, created the faction Install Jarl Halfdan of Trendelag on the Viking throne. Okay, your son is now our new heir. Fantastic. That means more votes have now immediately gone to me. By a good chunk. We still have 7 over here, but we are winning by 1. Our chieftain, our boy who was... you ass. Do you really got to do this right now? I'm trying to get you to like me. How about if I sent you some money? Everybody likes a little cash. Now, will that faction go away? Listen, pay attention to your brother. Raiders delivered some money and prestige. Faction, I want this faction to disappear, brother, is all I want. Up, and we are immediately being called to war by our new ally. On decline, I'm assuming he'll just hate us a little bit more. He's going to war with the Lovovich of Galatia and Grand Prince. You know, I've got my own... I can't be jumping into foreign wars right now. It would be a bad move for our kingdom to do so. Look at my chiseled jaw. You know it to be true. Okay. I want to take a look real quick. Did we create the kingdom? We must have. I want this one to be my primary title. Make primary. So now... Yep, now we're Norway. So we are now the King of Norway. It is the Kingdom of Norway as our primary title. And we were able to accomplish what our father got so goddamn close to accomplishing. The question is, now can I make other people vassals? His realm is distant from ours. Oh, we can change that. You are at war right now. He's not our de jure vassal. I mean, that doesn't really matter. Our armies are raised still, I didn't realize. Can we just disband our boys here? We still have a good-sized military. We're at regiment limit. Am I overdoing it? Yeah, we're losing some. I'm gonna have to get rid of 1 here. Light footmen, I think, will go. And we're immediately... Oh, we could have had that. That was dumb. Well, I'm gonna go with archers, I think, again. Bowmen. Well, never mind. We don't have enough. I'm dumb. I shouldn't have gotten rid of them. That's fine. We'll end up raiding again here in a bit. For now, Sapmi is gonna be kind of our big focus here. And it's a queen ruling it. There's a lot of reasons we could invade. We could even just move in to subjugate you, but you have many troops. So here, have 37 gold. Oh, I don't know if I want to get that many, give that many gold away. Our family is huge. We might marry our old mom out. Let's see if we can arrange a marriage here. Let's marry him to our niece. I want to kind of keep the, yeah, they'll accept too. I'll send my niece off to the north. She's lazy, humble, honest, a twin, flamboyant trickster. Basically, I want to send her north because I do not want to risk a war with the north. So let's send a proposal. We'll get an alliance out of it. We'll unpause here. All right, we accept their betrothal. They should be our ally now. Oh, uh-oh. The burning sensation in my groin was growing so unbearable that I had to excuse myself and flee to my chambers. Finally alone, I could scratch myself to find relief. Yet there was no relief to be found, for my fingers found blisters and tore them open. Oh, that's disgusting. And I got it from my woman. All right, that sucks, because that's gonna spread. Hopefully, I don't know if we can actually treat it. We lose dread and we lose a little attraction. Why do we have you, girl? Get out. You're done. Look what you've done. Well, we might as well let those neighbors know exactly what they're dealing with. While we're certainly more diplomatic by a lot, we're still our father's son. It's time to remind them. To my meticulous ex-man, I'm writing to inform you that I am with child and it is most certainly yours. Since we were together when this child is conceived, there's no stain of bastardry. When the babe is born, it will be known as your offspring. Oh, exciting. Loyalty or fear? As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? Okay. So what's going on here? My half-brother and a neighboring ruler? I gain generous liege. Vassals lose some taxes, but they all like me more. I gain 20 dread, and my brother, my half-brother rather, gets wounded, and I hit him? Or I can try and impress the king neighbor. I need the money, I think, right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just have more important men to impress. I think we're gonna try and just do that. Hey, I became the head of the Norse culture. Can we pause it, please? There we go. That's huge. So we can finally take a look at that. If we swing down to our culture, what this means is we can actually just pick what we want to level up. So right now, city planning is the current focus of our culture, which will allow us to go from tribes to villages, which is nice. That's what I want anyway. And then after that, we might jump into public works, but we'll take a look. We'll make that decision later. For right this moment, city planning is exactly what we want because we want to be kind of out of that situation. All right. Your neighbor, Prince Hwel, won a war against your neighbor, King Barkvard. Not particularly worried. And the comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Thordis's company. We spend an evening bothering the servantry, needling them about every small mistake and complaining about every detail. Who knew that petty acts of torment truly has a way of easing a troubled mind? After the short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend like Thordis. She's my half-sister and we're friends. That's great. Less stress, and I think we can like hang out with her, occasionally as it comes to. It's immediately apparent how different our new leader is. He's just a much more kind of diplomatic person. The fact that we can give gifts and people see it as meaning more coming from us than it did once from our father, because who knew if our father was going to fly off the handle? That for us, it means more because, while we're about to go raid and, prove ourselves, I guess, we're still more reliable. At least people see us more reliable. Scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting against your mother. The existence of the fabricate a hook on Ilva scheme is exposed. Someone's trying to fabricate a hook on Ilva? Why? Who's trying to get in with my mom? Is it my half-brother, the one I'm trying to sway right now? Oh God, who's behind it? Already we have people in court who are unhappy with us and are attempting to make some moves against our family. Our mother is old. She doesn't want to, just leave her alone, basically. We're only gonna get 3 gold out of this, which is hilarious. We'll go over here now. I just want to get out of the way. Can you just leave? No. All right, well, let's go to, we'll start hitting Smalland. You're not gonna like us very much, but that's okay. You're small and meaningless. 15 gold, thank you. And we captured Chiefess Sigrid's courtier. Are you good at anything? Oh, I want you. Can I have you? I will recruit you. You won't like me, but you're gonna be our new head of church, I think. I literally kidnapped somebody and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna murder them, but actually, no, I'm not. He's forgiving, which is a sin. He actually loses piety every month, but he's still gaining it. Honestly, though, you know what we'll do? We'll take him out of court. He's just a nobody, but so that's good because we can send him a little bit of gold and he'll like us a lot. But on top of that, we're gonna give our mother, just let her, it's time to retire, Mom. Look at you. Do you really want to be my doctor anymore? I'm just gonna make that decision for you. You are the court physician, and that, honestly, it's better for you. And on top of that, you're also gonna be our holy, wow, look at the freaking garbs you get, dude. Oh, you look hella cool. I love it. Welcome. Oh, our court is so freaking sexy right now. Who are you? Are you our half-brother, your spy master and champion? I think we want a slightly better. So we're gonna fire you. You can still be our champion, but we're gonna put Ingeborg Jute. She is a elusive shadow, so she's very good at it. Brave, gregarious, generous, and she likes us. Now she likes us even more. Money is a girl and boy's best friend. We improved our court with a kidnapping. What more could you hope for? All right. We're gonna march across the country here. So we can go and hit up the rest of Småland. And then I think we're gonna look at doing some war. Our brother likes us a bit more. He's been swayed, thankfully. Lover's pox, a nasty surprise. As I slid between the sheets to join Ufilder, I was horrified to find oozing blisters on her most private parts. Did I do this to her? Yes, you did. But really, I continue to visit Uthilder's bed, and she gains lover's pox. Hang on, I gotta read this. I cannot share a bed like this. I mean, dude, just nut up or shut up. No. It was really the concubine's fault, so we blame her. It's our religion's fault for allowing me these things. Who are you? Your prisoner? For 10 gold? Alright. You're lucky I want the money right now, as we kind of rebuild our kingdom under our rule. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son Frederick what he thought. He expressed doubts. Okay, well, we've seen this before. I kind of want you to get just, but I don't... Are you the lazy one? You're the lazy one. Yeah, just be cynical. I'm sorry, second boy, but you just clearly are just not worth it. A call to war. From my brother against a foreign ruler. Honestly, we go to war with for our brother. We will absolutely go to war with for our brother. So let's take our raiders home, and we'll get ready to attack who we need to, but we're going to take all that stuff back first. The young mediator. There was a commotion among the children today. Who's this? Our courtier? Was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Schoolie intervened and managed to stop the fight before anyone got hurt. That's our boy, Schoolie here. He's a calm boy. I like calm. Absolutely. All right. Brother taken prisoner. My half-brother, and then he was released, so it's all right. All right, we made 36 gold and 36 prestige. We're gonna disband our army here. And then we are at war. Whoa, whoa, we have land over here? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm trying to figure out where we're going to war. We joined into war for our half-brother, because that's how we do things in the family. But now I just realized we have land way over here. Over here and over here, and Sweden's over here. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Nobody here wants to be a vassal. So who are we at war with? We're at war with Provence and the Earldom of Provence. Way down here. That is a... My man, that is a march. Why? I already don't like that we are over here. That's kind of out of our purview. We didn't really want to be out here, but so be it, I guess. That came with... I didn't realize he had somehow spread out that way. It's fine. I don't know if I want to... Like I said, I don't know if I really want to march all this way. Just to take Provence. But a deal is a deal. Let's get our armies up. For the prestige, of course. And we'll sail across the world. The oceans will go. I love that we get a dotted line on the bigger map. Whoop. Raided. Raiders from Chiefess Nasi are here. Well. Changing our minds for a moment. Spouse up to the task. Some of my counselors... Oh, right. This is the one where, like, my wife can improve a little bit. Our marshal can get better at martial intrigue, honestly. She won't like us much, but she'll get an intrigue bonus. Take a look at our council real quick. I think that's the one we want. Oh, she's running. As she should be. They killed my niece. You killed my niece? Okay. Okay. Oh, my father's hot blood still runs within. You killed my friggin' niece. The map. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Apparently he drew a map of the local plains for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. We get more vigilant. We gain more vigilant no matter what. We'll take it. Get out of my territory! You don't want to mess with me, but you're about to. Alright, we got another diplomacy perk, but we're gonna go murder some people first. Let's see. Adaptive traditions. Foreign affairs effectiveness gets a 25% boost. Defensive negotiations. The vassals like me more, independent rulers like me more, and can propose an alliance without a marriage. That's big. Or title creation cost is just cheaper. I think we want the vassals to still like us more. Run, because here I come. Hang on. No, we're gonna fight them. Alright, let's see what happens. The fight starts. Our champion Jarl Halfdan ripped the head off of Knuckle, and he became a berserker. Our brother became a berserker. Our champion Jarl was maimed. It's okay. We just got some bonus people that jumped into this fight, but this is what happens when you come and fuck with us. What's this up top? Oh, it's just the kingdom map. Now you die. And I think I want to chase you down. You better not be raiding my town. Increase opinion. Yep. Council positions are expected from a few people. Yeah, I just can't help some of these people. We need concubinage, not because we want to bang old people, but because we just need concubines. So, we're just going to make you our concubine. Our son is still the one That's gonna help us out here. Someone became a berserker. It was him. So I mean, look at our half-brother, dude. He's enormous, but he became a berserker in that fight. During that fight, he went one-on-one with the enemy champion and ripped off their head. You cannot get more Viking than that. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not hear who, someone is planning to kill my sister. Who? Why are so many people trying to murder my family right now? My mom and now my sister. Because she's my friend? Is it because she's my friend? Do we want to go to war now? All right. We gotta head out to Provence. We put a spanking down. Yep. I'm just handing lover's pox off to my concubine. It's fine. This is such a long frickin' flight. And by flight, I mean boat. Alright, we've got our... God damn, I hate having to right click on that to close it. It's very specific where I can. Loss of interest. Frederick has been harboring a secret affection for Glod for some time. However, when he finally confessed his feelings, she responded harshly. The rejection seemed to have made him wary of any kind of attraction whatsoever. A lazy boy. He gets chased, honestly? Vengeful or stubborn? I'd rather you be chased. Listen, no matter what woman rejects you, you should not become those other two things. Okay, here we are. We're winning this war. Our counselor friggin' died. Our father of a Jarl. I was a great steward while he lasted. No one here is super great. So it's gonna have to go to our half-brother. Alright, let's siege. Man, could our father do a city siege? We're nothing like him, but that's fine. It has come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Morarna, to the capital of my vassal. Locals newly settled and not praising me can surely do no harm. Here, take this gold. We'll bump up the progress. He'll like us a little bit more. We'll pay those moving to speak good things about us. Jarl Gregor gained 30 opinion of you for 5 years and gained 75 prestige. Also, we're in positive prestige, which is fantastic. We do gather it rather quickly, but the raids have been good, and this war will give us prestige when we win it for our brother here. Sway the good Jarl while hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far from some opportunities to portray my vassal in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most noble person you have heard of? Is he actually noble? Because he's cynical, craven, and greedy. I can't lie. I'm the most noble. Like, compared to him? Let's just be real. We continue our efforts. He still likes us, which is good. Or likes us more. Look at that. Just like that, we win a siege. And we just got called into another war by our brother-in-law, who's a foreign ruler and a treacherous villain. I'm good, dude. You're my brother-in-law. You're not actual blood. All right, we've got some people in prison. Now, our father loved to slice people to the gods, and it seemed to serve him well. So I think we'll do the same. He's Christian. They're all Christians as well, so we get extra. They get burnt at the stake. I'm sorry, child. It's nothing personal, but you serve the wrong religion. We are brutal. We're still going to be brutal. Like, that is something that still is going to happen. In the meanwhile, we'll chase down who we can. And we'll see if we can win this war a little bit faster. I mean, I fought you on the hills and I just whooped your ass like it was nothing. So. Alright. Let that fight end. I mean, you've sieged it, so can we end the war? We're just gonna enforce the demands. Can you please enforce your demands? All right, half-brother, I hope you're happy with the performance that we have in this war. We're getting the frig out, though. You called in your big brother. We came to help. We're out. We won the war led by Jarl Halfdan Anderson. Yay, we gained a little prestige. And our brother loves us even more. Jumping into war with him and winning that war was huge. Wait, that's ours now. Oh, wow. Yep, that makes sense. So we jumped in because we were obviously his liege. And because of that, we actually expand our own territory. I hate this. I hate how fractured we are, actually. So we're defending against Jarl Svegster Haraldsson of Norland in Halsinger conquest of Earldom of Provence. So somebody else is trying to take Provence. Dude, you should just get out. It's Sweden. We're at war with Sweden. All right, well, let's grab our army. Where's our army? There they are. And we'll just set sail straight for Sweden here. And won this war as well. We're being raided again. Raiders from Ban Moramraris attach. How many and where? I have a feeling it's going to be in areas that are... It's going to be difficult to defend certain raids from happening. We can adjust and set sail for over here and just defend our lands. Leverpox. I'm sorry. Excuse me, yep. We're just gonna be trading Leverpox. Hey, how's it going? Get out of my territory that I somehow inherited. My brother died. Okay. Well, they died in battle, I think. Let's take a look, and we slowed things down. First, Jarl Haraldr II. This was our original, the eldest son, the one who was gonna take it over after we died. He died. He was slain in battle. He actually died in combat. We gained a ton of stress. Jarl Tolier became the new dynasty head. I don't know why it's not us. Your nephew and vassal as well became the house head too. Our nephew was taken prisoner and then released. That sucks. Our brother died. We didn't have a stress break, which is good. Okay, coming of age. Our boy has finally come of age. He is not very good, a thrifty clerk. That's our fault because we're not good at training that kind of thing. Oh well. I think we're gonna reassign him to our marshal, and we'll put a steward of 10 in there. I wish I could turn them into raiders and just go back and beat them, but we can't. All right, back to trying to win this war against Sweden now. Back into the waters we go. We are just absolutely going all over the place. So we have an unmarried heir now. We want to, he is still intelligent. So if we can marry somebody to him that has quick at least, that's not a bad thing, but I need somebody who's young too. I can't get anybody who's super old. He's super young and they need to have a chance to have children. I think we're gonna go ahead and get him engaged to Branislava of Prague. We have to change her religion. She's unreformed Slavic, but she's quick. Zealous, which is great. She's going to have a good combat skills, but also on top of it, she's going to have a piety increase, very religious like we are. She's arrogant, which is good for prestige, and she's paranoid. I'm into it. They could get intelligent or quick. He loses a tiny bit in having this proposal, but I think it's fine. And worst comes to worst, if we end up playing him, we could always get a divorce. But for now, we will assign him such things. All right, increased control has finished. Our half-brother doing an excellent job. Telemark's always been a problem. Ever since we've had it, Telemark has been a pain in the ass. And it continues to be. We got a new lifestyle perk, Embassies. Each alliance grants +1. I think that's actually decent. What else we got? Adaptive traditions we've looked at already. Can also go over here and befriend. You can, a befriend scheme. And groomed to rule. I like the idea of being able to befriend somebody. But for now, we just gotta beat down Norway. The Yingling dynasty is known far and wide. We are finally now insignificant. Well, this is a problem. They might take Provence from us. Our mother has finally died. Our court physician's knowledge increases, which is great. All right, we'll see what happens. This is a bit of a problem war. The holding is now occupied. My brother. We could pull in some mercs. Raise a runestone. Raise a runestone to honor your father? Ooh, after this war, we'll do that. Right now, we just gotta keep doing this raid. Greetings, King Oystein of Norway. Of course, shall you join you in this war. So we called in an ally. I hope it works. Having to fight Sweden's kind of becoming a pain in the ass here. Our queen has become pregnant. Long live the queen. You captured Chieftain Referer's courtier. Wow, she's incredible. I would like to recruit you. You'll lose 15 opinion of me, but you have an insanely good stat. I don't think I can make you my... Simply because you're a woman, I don't think I can make you... Yeah, I can't make you my steward. But I can have you educate children. Let's go just siege their capital down. Our counselor Magnus has died. That was our steward. Your son, heir, and champion are our vassal who just demands a position. We're already working on making him not angry at us. I just need to put our son there because we need money, and I can't have a steward who's gonna fuck up like tax collecting. Lover's pox, a nasty surprise, sorry. Frederick comes of age, our lazy son, and yet somehow he's a brilliant strategist. Jesus, I don't know how that happened. We're gonna get him engaged to somebody who's fickle. I have a feeling that he'll love that wife. Okay, back to sieging the capital here. Alliance has been formed. We're gonna call him into this war. This is becoming a world war, and you can see how quickly in the medieval times these twisted lines of spider webs of alliances shifted things. And how quickly the world would become at war. So my son is born. Oh my god, he's beautiful and he's handsome and he's quick. I love it so much. After me? No, after your father. After an ancestor. Ooh. Nupa. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry that's the name I chose. I saw it and I just said it had to be it. Alright, the chieftain has been swayed a little bit. We might even be able to send him a little bit of money. Yeah. Have some money. Everybody likes cash. We're at war. Who'd I get? Your prisoner? You are not worth much, so guess what? Execute. Alright. I guess we can just hit up this next area here. Okay, there's the marriage. Oh. I have to swing all the way back out here now. Just traveling far and wide constantly. I'm hoping my allies coming into the war will simply keep him distracted while I take care of the very important areas. Teaching my brother the ways of war, I guess, even though I'm not that good at it. But it's kind of my attention that some local commoners are moving. Oh yeah, same thing for... Yeah, take 15 gold and go make him like us. Okay, task was aborted. Get you up north and finish it up there. Sway religious convictions. I'm just gonna take the 30 opinion and move. Alright, Chancellor impresses a neighboring ruler of ours, so they like us more. A faction's been disbanded because people are liking us more. We're really handling our domestic problems really nicely. Again, the power of diplomacy. Over the forceful swing. We're being raided again, which is so goddamn annoying. We'll take the Ducal Conquest. We can use the Ducal Conquest Casus Belli as well as create titles way cheaper. I wish the chieftain wasn't doing this while I was away, but at the same time, I imagine that's why. We have a feeler. Our niece was taken prisoner. If you kill my niece, I'm going to come for you. War declared to the impeccable King Oystein of Norway. You are weak and I am strong. Of Alba. You have 10,000 troops. You're a sodomite? We gotta finish this. That's not good. He was really close as well, apparently. My wife is pregnant again. So you are up here. Okay, so you want whatever's over here. This is the issue, dude. This is the issue with being at war out here. We need our allies. 5,000 split into 4 stacks. The question is, do we go... God, dude, I need to get out of this war. White peace. You keep the contested title. We'll spend a little bit. Ally spend. I'm getting out of this war. We can't be fighting a war on 2 fronts. I'm sorry. So we'll take our titles back, basically, and then we'll get the hell out. I guess we'll swing over here. There's so many. He has so many troops. So many troops. All right. Ally. I hope he accepts. All right, we're out of war. I'll take less money for the moment and just get people to like me. I can't risk more people kind of going to war with me here. I just don't know. We might be able to kite them. Let's see if we can start sieging from the north, force their army to come to us and dance away. As soon as we see them move, we get out of there. Or at least as soon as we can get us into a white truce. Here, we'll jump on this one first. Okay, let's pause it, and we want to keep an eye. Faction's been created against us, Catholic populace. We're being raided like crazy. We're not good siegers either. Oh, we had a daughter. She's very smart. We'll name her after our dead mother to honor her in her memory. We're getting another call to war. I can't go to war, my dear half-brother. I just can't. Well, we ended up catching the chiefess here. So I think we're just gonna kill her because I'm mad. And we'll switch over to another island now. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler unequaled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewelry would serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. Spend some money and we just gain, I think, I just rather gain the piety. I want to legitimize my rule to these peasants. Okay. We're still working on this war here. Now we'll see if they turn around to come after us. So far, no. Your culture has discovered the ledger. Excellent. We've certainly had a tumultuous rule now. I took King Doubleth's son hostage. Oh, we have 2 prisoners here. I think we just killed them. The queen has been taken care. We'll hold on to her for now. We might be able to win a fight. Slow down. We get another diplomacy perk. Embassies or forced vassalage. You are able to use the forced vassalage casus belli. I'll do that as well. My glory is widely known. Okay, so we're at 39%. Can we get a white peace? They will accept a white peace. I do not. The question is that what we want? They're so settled over here. It's crazy. Let's kill you. Before we do a white peace, look at that. Burned at the stake. You're dead. We're gonna offer a white peace, and I need to get the hell out of this fight. We're now known for the dedication to our faith. We're a devoted servant like our father. We're illustrious. We're not exalted among men, though. Not yet. Are you gonna accept my white peace, dude? Okay, we're out of war. Thank God. We'll drop our men over in Carrick over here. Disband them. I don't want to fight you, dude. You're betrothed to this. I mean, like, I have no interest in fighting you. Could I interest you in a marriage to my daughter, perhaps? Look at this. Look at this marriage. You won't accept. That's fair. Okay. We need to turn our attention back this way. First of all, I hate that we have all of this stuff. If we hit tab, we've got a bunch of things that need to be taken care of. One, we have just a prisoner here that I'm just gonna kill. Because again, Catholic, burn her at the stake. No interest in keeping her around. We got a concubine we can take. Who are you? Another prisoner of ours? You're insular Welsh? Get out. No interest in keeping you around. We can vassalize the Jarl. I will absolutely have him become our vassal. We're the first in line for the Jarldom of Opland, which is already my vassal anyway. Might be worth taking from him. We're next in line? Yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can kill him off. This concubine pensive child who is literally no... We'll just take this from you. We're going to take it from you. Fine. We can also grant a title. Jarl Haraldr II is the de jure holder of the chiefdom of Urigafilik, making sure... Okay, so we need to give that to somebody? So if I granted this to him, he becomes unlanded. Okay, so let's kill this kid first. If we can kill the kid, we might be able to peacefully take that. So let's see what happens. We'll speed up time. Wow, we actually have the maximum amount of dread. I guess you can't help but become dreadful when you're Norse like this. God. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. Awesome. Welcome. Holy shit, you're irritable, a drunkard, melancholic, reckless. You've gone through some shit, I think, sir. Yeah, you have a lot of dead. All your siblings are dead. You have a dead baby. All your parents are dead. Yeah, you've had some mental breaks. You're having a rough time. No wonder you're willing to just kind of join us. And honestly, the connection works. I'd love to offer you vassalization as well, but you won't. Difference in military strength, your opinion of me. If I sent you a gift of 37 more gold, would that work? Let's see. I can. Just a little bit of see. And this is what I love. I imagine our character sitting at his table and he's simply saying, my father created such an empire, but now we can kind of wield that power that he gathered in a different way. And in turn, we can simply offer people peace by joining us. And they will say yes every single time. And so we offer yet another. Vassalization of Småland. And just like that, another accepted. Would you like to join me? I doubt it. Zooming on in, who else? Not gonna happen. You are just you're stuck, King Lothair IV, and we're all of a sudden gonna have to start thinking and worrying about a grander political landscape. England might even be on our eyes here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna right click here and we're gonna try and befriend the King Pekko of Finland. He's wounded, a kinslayer and a murderer. Definitely not a good man by any stretch, but he's ambitious and brave. And if we can befriend him, we'll have kind of an ally in that, and we don't have to worry about Finland as much. We have to let our army come back too, big time. All right. Also, the last thing I want to do is just create another. We'll create some light horsemen. Continuing our father's wonderful goals, we will now create the Duchy of Västergötland. Inside our realm, and we just need the Sweden has one of them. But for now, we can actually just spend the money. It's cheaper, and it gives us a bunch of stuff. And a bunch of prestige. We have some vassals that demand council positions. And now I kind of want to take a look at our court. Does anybody hate us? You hate us. With a little bit of coin, though. Not anymore. No, not really. Befriend, respect, and admiration. Considering my life's deeds, it is only natural that others should seek to respect me. I am convinced King Pekko has also accomplished a thing or two which fills him with pride. Perhaps I should commission a small poem comparing our deeds to illustrate that we're both cut from the same cloth. You think he'll be mighty impressed? I like it. We get prestigious image, our scheme power gains a bit. We get some prestige. Or we could say we make sure everyone hears about my greatness. We get admired feats, just more monthly prestige. That's the way to go. More monthly prestige because we make 10 already. Everybody should hear of my great deeds. We're kind of full of ourselves a little bit, simply because of how we've ruled. Had a few wars pop up, but we've weaseled our way out. And you can see already we're playing a lot more passively. I should be able to help along my attempt to befriend him. It brings us closer to my goal. We want to get him a gift. I don't really want to get him a gift. We're fine. It's not immediate. Delicate affairs. I've heard of you focusing on... Oh, you honor me, heir? Okay. I've heard you are focusing on improving the realm's status with its neighbor's father. Scully approaches me amicably. I have long taken an interest in these affairs, and I'd be happy to offer you my help, gaining King Wubba-Lubba-Dub-Dub's trust. We are family after all. You lose some stress. Scully becomes your friend. Our son. Yeah, and the king will like us more? Sure. I want my boy to be my friend. We got a call to war here. A foreign ruler. King of Lithuania. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm in the middle of trying to murder a child. I have been overwhelmed by stress because I declined, I'm imagining. Sometimes I feel like the entire world... Oh, my brother died. Vassalage died. How? He died in battle. He was out at war, maybe helping my half-brother. And that sent us reeling. Another sibling lost to meaningless violence. What we try to avoid, what our father used to do. Instead, we become drunk or irritable. Surrounded by fools, we'll lose some diplomacy, but we gain some prowess. We like to fight. Or drunkard. We gain some stewardship and prowess. We get a tiny health penalty, but we lose stress, and we like other drunkards. Or this is my duty after all, and we'll gain another 87 stress. I guess we're gonna start leaning on the drink a little bit. Our diplomatic man who has to lean on his own thoughts and his own mind has to now imbibe in the drink, and he's got a rosy red nose, unfortunately. He was so handsome before. He's gone through different kind of hell. And he's already 46. We did pick him up rather late. I cannot believe we lost another brother. The original heir. Bottle fur. Vassalage. Our other sister's a drunkard. We married her off so long ago. She has her own children, though. I wonder what our family tree looks like. All right, focus, Mathas. Barely used trail. The boy will disappear. Adios. A mangled corpse. We gain stress. But we inherited the Jarldom of Opland and 2 other titles from Jarl Gregor. I wonder why. I wonder who killed him. I wonder who it could have been. Now we hold too many duchies and we'll take care of that in a minute. But this is where we're gonna leave our dear boy. His first 10 years of ruling have certainly been rough. And how he sees himself ruling in such a different way than his father, but in it brings so many different challenges. Keeping all of his vassals in line. Making sure everybody enjoys and loves his rule while still trying to ensure that people remember that he is his father's, well, son. I didn't realize we had our armies raised. It's been a challenge. And we are still nothing more than a small sliver in a grander, bigger world. We'll see what happens next time.
I'd bet she's never been as lucky as when she had his hand. Surround a game and congratulate the fights. Around the land we celebrate the night.